All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Good morning, afternoon, evening, champions. Give you a big wave if you can see us. All right. If you're watching on replay, grateful to see you as well, too. But join the fun live Zoom. Grateful to have you guys here today. I'm not you, but during the holidays, the biggest thing that I'm craving is warmth. I'm out here in sunny San Diego. It's a blistering cold, probably 45 degrees outside, which I know for some of you are like, what? That's like summer for us. But once you're here, you get spoiled and everything. So we are envisioning Punta Cana, which, by the way, we already have a lot of our teammates here that are qualified for that trip. Put in the chat below if you are already qualified for Punta Cana. Put a me in the comments below. I see Donna Sambula here. She's already qualified for a couple tickets. I see Tammy that's already qualified. I see Liz and Tiff. I see there's a lot of people. Tammy has. Congratulations. So we want to be able to help you win it all within Partner Co. Get your next promotions, be able to make whatever you want for your dreams, for your family, and win all the trips, earn all the trips as well too. Who here, if you could earn an all expenses paid trip to somewhere like Punta Cana, would want to do so? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments below. And it's important to start with those ideas. It's important to start with those goals as well too, and everything. All right. So welcome to this Champions Academy. Today, we have a special one for you. I'm going to introduce you to a couple of special trainers in just a bit. We have Liz and Tiff. You're going to hear from them. They are senior officers. They hit it in a record time when they launched their business in 6 weeks, guys. They did that. And them and their team, they are promo queens. All right. And they have in their past lives, we'll talk to them in just a bit. They've put together a promotion that's going to help put money in your guys' bank account so that this holiday, you're not just spending money, but you're making money so you can spend more. Who here wants a good excuse to go shop more for Black Friday deals, right? I see on Amazon right now, it's Black Friday week. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to go buy a lot of things. I don't want to stress about credit cards. I just want to be able to do what we want to do for our family, for our kids, for everything that we want as well too, right? So we're going to unveil a major Black Friday promotion. It's going to be I've been through a lot of Black Fridays, guys. This is going to be the best one ever. We're also going to get some expert social selling training by two people that are experts at building communities, driving campaigns. I love watching them and their team. And when they throw something, they got a bunch of people to drive with it as well too. We're going to have James Leonard and Angel Whitmire train on how to do that within you and your team as well too, so that we can have a lot of wins. So we're going to chat about a lot of cool things today. But let me go out there and let me start with trying something fun. All right. One of the biggest things that I love about this organization and this type of business is you get to connect with people from all around the world. If you saw in the chat, we literally have an international presence that's here. So I'm going to try something. I hope it doesn't backfire me, but I think it might work. And if it doesn't for you, don't worry. So this is what we're going to do. I have homework for you guys. I'm going to ask you to participate. I'm going to ask you to turn on your camera, perhaps even as well too. Or mute yourself. And I'm going to break us out into breakout rooms. Give me a second here. Of a couple of people each. So in a bit, you're going to see a little pop-up on your screen, and it's going to say, do you want to join the breakout room? Now, I understand not everyone's in a place where you can do that. That's okay. But if you can, click join. No worries, Pia. Drive safely. But if you can participate, join that room. And I want you in this room to answer a couple of questions, okay? Everyone's going to have like a minute or two really fast. Number one, introduce your name and where you're from. Number two, introduce how long you've been a part of Partner Co. And number three, talk about what about the holidays. What's one thing about the holidays gets you the most excited? All right, you got that? Who you are, where you're from, how long you've been involved in Partner Co., and talk about something about the holidays that gets you the most excited. I'll break you up in these breakout rooms. If you find yourself stranded in your breakout room for whatever reason, feel free to exit that room. You can come back to the main one. We can connect there as well too. But I'm going to break this out right now. And let's go out there, right? Yeah, exactly. So let's give this a shot. I'll give it around 5 minutes. So be mindful of time. And let's try this real quick. Creating right now. All right. So be sure to click on join the room. And in a minute, if you're just by yourself, then exit the room and you come back to the main one as well too. And I love seeing everyone flow in. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let me make sure people are not alone. And wow, we have a lot of people here. This is awesome. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I think we have some people here. You're clicking, you're going in. And let me see here how this is all working. Okay. They have two, they have two, they have two. Okay. I'm going to move you to room 17. If you're at work, no worries. Be careful there. And okay, I'm going to like flip a couple people around here. And if you're in this room, by the way, with me, throw in the chat, by the way. Let us know where you're coming in from as well as I organize and move these people around. Ta-da. Make sure no one's alone. Okay. All right. Joy. Let me move Joy. Franklin, Tennessee. Hello, hello, hello. And what else about the holidays gets you really excited? Let us know here. Okay. Room 31. I'm going to get her to room 23. Room 23. Okay. You was alone? No worries. Hey, you're not alone anymore. Sandusky, Michigan. Awesome. Sweet. Tracy, great to see you as well too. All right, I think I got everybody as best as I can, and we'll get this going on. All right, perfect. No worries. Hey, Fremont, you're in Fremont? Really? That's awesome. Yeah. Fremont is, I lived there for multiple years. So grateful to have you guys. Awesome. You love being with family and celebrating the birth of Jesus? 100%. 100%. Yes, absolutely. Awesome. Well, let us know where else you're coming in from and what else you love about the holidays the most. Feel free to mute yourself. Sherry, I see you. Let me know where you're
Oh,
coming.
sorry, I'm trying to be quiet. Let me get out of here.
No worries. Sherry, feel free to unmute yourself. Let me know if you're able to say something. I know, I see you. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You,
So
Sherry.
I'm from this Sherry, I don't care. I'm
Yeah.
from Massachusetts and I've been with the company for about 6 months. And my favorite part is seeing family that I may not have seen through the year
Oh my gosh. This is the best.
and able to cheat a little on the foods I don't eat either.
Carbs don't count on holidays, right?
Well, no, I do good for the food, but I do have my pie once a year.
The pie. Hey, you can get away with
Chocolate pudding pie is the only one I eat, and I just eat the pudding, not the crust.
Ooh,
I don't know what it is.
smart. That is super, super smart. I love that. Thanks for sharing, Sherry.
Okay.
Awesome. Joy, I see you. Are you able to mute yourself at all? Let's see. Welcome, guys. Give it another minute or so. I know these are not perfect because every room
Can you
is.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. What's up, Joy? Where are you from? How long you been in Partner Co? And what do you like about the holidays?
Um, I am joining from Paducah, Kentucky. I'm actually at work right now, so y'all forgive me.
No worries.
I have been with Partner Co a little over 2 months, so not super long. And I'm really excited for the holidays this year because our little boy was a newborn last year, so he's 1 this year and he's toddling around, and I'm really excited to do all the fun things with him this year. So
Wow, have fun. So many memories and congratulations. I love that. I love that. And I see in the chat too, Natalie's from Saline, Michigan, knowing that her savior was born. Yeah, love that. Absolutely. You love your holiday traditions, Cherry, Tracy. Pia loves family time. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Kelly. Great to see you. Hey, Stacy. What's up? Kelly, I see you. Quick, where are you from? How long you been Partner Co? What do you love about the holidays? Feel free to mute yourself.
Me?
Yep,
Kelly.
you.
I didn't know
Yes.
if there's other Kellys
Yep,
in here.
that's you.
I'm from Central Illinois, and what do I love about the holidays?
Yes.
Being with family, friends and family. So we have the privilege of living close to family this year.
Oh, good.
So it makes a huge difference. And of course, I'm excited about the Black Friday sale.
Let's go. That's what we're here to talk about.
We're
Perfect.
back.
everybody.
So fun.
Awesome. Hey, hope you guys had fun. I know it's probably not perfect. I hope no one was stranded and by yourself. Who here was able to meet someone new, by the way? Give me a wave or put a me in the comments. Too short. I know. So fun. And if it's something good, I'd love to honestly do something like this every Saturday. Like, I think like online's awesome, but the thing that we miss is just connecting with people, you know? So anywho, I'll get some feedback on that later. My apologies if you were by yourself or something and you're like, bye. So you're stranded, Donna. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal or anything, but thanks for sharing. And I'd encourage if you met someone new, connect with them on Facebook, connect with them on somewhere else. Like build these relationships. You never know. Like if you just look at your Zoom screen right now, the person right next to you could literally be one of your best friends. They could literally be, well, tis the season for single ready to mingle. They could be, who knows? I'm telling you, one thing that I want to be good at, but I have 0% success rate is a matchmaker. It has not yet happened in my network marketing career, but perhaps one day this might be the time. Sean, I see you, man. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anywho, besides the point, hope you guys had fun there. Let me give a couple of announcements here on things to anticipate, and we'll get right into Black Friday and everything. So every week, just know we talk about a really simple system, a 1-2-3 system to build your business and to scale it. Number one, every day, plug into our Breakfast of Champions call, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. This week, I want to give a big shout out. We had amazing speakers, Dana Harper, Tammy Egbert, James Leonard. We had a lot of amazing celebrations on Friday. So thank everybody for contributing to these calls. Who here has been tuning into these calls, whether live or on replay? Like these are awesome. I've just heard the most incredible feedback because we want to feed your mind, feed yourself so that you can then spill over into your business and grow you into the champion that you are. This upcoming week, just to let you know, we're not going to do Thursday and Friday. Can we get a BOC down for South Africa? Yes. Send me a message on that so I can remember that as well too. But Thursday, Friday, we won't have it because it's Thanksgiving out here in the United States. But Monday, get this. We're going to have Kelly Smith. Kelly is a senior officer. She is a 7-figure earner. She is a boss when it comes to strategies on especially any campaign, but especially during Black Friday week. Tuesday, we're going to have Cindy McKnight. She's going to bring the house down with tons of fire. And Wednesday, I'm going to have a special message on gratitude. So stay tuned for this upcoming week on things that are going on. Also, I want to let you know that if you are running for this, we have 7 days left to run for a hoodie, a limited edition exclusive hoodie. Now, how about you? Who here is the type of person that you just like to win? Like you just like to win something, right? I don't care if it's a pen. I won't use it, probably like this pen, but I want to win it. You have an opportunity to go into your holidays strong and be able to win this hoodie. I know that James and Angel, they won their hoodie, for example. I know there's other teammates that won their hoodie. 4 brand partner enrollments that are activated at 200 points will get you the hoodie. 8 if you want the free PXP ticket as well too. So I challenge every single person here that this week to wrap this up. How to wrap it up? Well, we're going to have a promotion that'll help you absolutely to be able to do this. But if you already see yourself rocking this hoodie, being special and everything, put a me in the comments below. Like, really, this is, my life is on the line, guys. I have to win this hoodie because my wife has asked me to win the hoodie. So I'm like, this is, yeah, I can't do that. Women, you have a power over men. It's crazy. When you say you want something, it's like, gosh, got to make sure that happens. Okay. So we have that as well too. So congratulations. So let's talk about the holidays. Let's talk about Black Friday. And I want to talk to you about how important that they are. Did you know that in network marketing, this season could be your best season ever? And just to share with you a quick story, as I was coming up in my business, I remember I was going through the system, I was running through the stuff, I was getting promotions here and there. But one of my biggest goals was to legitimately make $1,000 a week. Who here would feel that if you had an extra $1,000 a week coming into your household, it would dramatically change your life? That's enough to replace a full-time job. That's enough to be able to retire your spouse. That's enough to be, that's a lot. And that's business income as well too. You get taxed differently for it. So we were building our business and I was trying to break through in that. And did you know what happened is it was during a holiday season that we started making 1,000 a week consistently. And it changed our game. And how did we do it? It was because we had campaigns like what we're about to share with you today that we were able to drive ourselves, but we also drove our team to do it as well too. So I really want to encourage you to think to yourself, you might be by yourself right now. You might be brand new in Partner Co. and it's just you, yourself, and you. Congratulations. We'll start like that. But I want to encourage you to imagine this week, you're going to not just run through this campaign, but you're going to have teammates that run through it as well too. It's going to change their life. It's going to change your life as well too. Who is willing to imagine that you're going to do this with a team, right? So it's a very, very big opportunity for us. So let's talk about this Black Friday and what's going to happen. I won't talk about what's coming out. This week, it will be dropped. Stay tuned by Monday. We have a sneak peek on what's happening. And I'll tell you this, I've been involved with the drops for, 13 years. And I've never seen Black Friday deals with these products this good ever. These are Black Friday deals that will actually sell. These are Black Friday deals. You know it's good when you look at it and you're like, I want it all. We were out in Puerto Rico. We were in a partners council meeting and they were showing the Black Friday deals to us. I was looking to Becky. I'm just like, we want that. We want that. We want that. We want that. Oh my gosh. We got to go make some money right now. Right. So it's going to be really, really good. But what we will do is we'll talk about how to preempt the sale so that you can leverage it so that when it drops, your business will boom. Okay. To sell this is not the sake. So to do that, I want to introduce to you and bring up Liz and Tiff, the promo queens. Let me know if you guys can unmute yourself. Hey, Tiff, how you doing? Hey, Liz. Hi. Can you hear me right?
Hi.
Good morning.
Mhm.
Thanks for being on. It was just a week ago that we were hanging out in Puerto Rico. How's life back home? Crazy. Cold.
It's
Not Puerto
cold
Rico.
here.
I know it was nice going outside and being in shorts and stuff. So Tiff and Liz, thank you for putting these ideas together. We have a rock star Black Friday promo that all organizations we run. But if you don't mind, I'd love to hear from you guys some of the things you've done in the past. Like what have some of these campaigns done for your teams, your businesses before? And then walk us through what this is. I have the flyer pulled up whenever you're ready for that as well too.
Yeah. Well, I think that for me personally, I'm really driven by relationship and seeing other people within our teams win. So if our teams are winning and they're building community and they're building trust with people, visible trust, you can see inside of a group and inside of that kind of container, you see lots of activity, you see engagement, and that really just brings up the belief inside of brand partners for guests, for customers that they want to go deeper with you. They want to go deeper with the company. They want to really use their products really well and strong. And then for our prospects that haven't said yes to maybe the business or to the products yet, they get exposed to all of it. And I think for me that was always the thing that mattered the most, was how are we exposing what we have in our hands to the people that haven't said yes to us just yet. And the feedback was always that they're just having so much fun. They're grateful for the promotions. And literally, one of the examples that we're even basing this promotion off of became a customer running the promo. She upgraded because she won the prize that we offered at that time. She became a partner in the business, and then she became a top seller in the entire company. And she's actually literally here with us with this company. So we know that these groups, they work. And when we are in service to the people around us and we are in business building activity, we're building muscles, we're using our skill sets to invite to tag people in relevant information and to follow up with them for the things that they're asking to participate in, you're leveraging community, and you're working smarter and not harder, and you're having fun, and you're building something at a concentrated level that you can't do on your own when you're in a community setting like this. And so promotions literally take those normal business activities and they 10x them. And that's what makes a promotion like this super exciting.
Wow.
Hmm.
Liz,
So
what have
good.
you seen happen with these?
Yeah, I mean, everything Tiffany said, I love that story of our friend Brittany. It was an amazing experience just to see her transformation and her, even as a person, growing in belief in herself and who she is now versus who she was when we met her during that promo a few Novembers ago. I will say that historically, you know, Black Friday month, November can be the best month. It for us has historically been the best month in business always. And I really believe it's because of the promos. What we're doing here gets to stack with what the company offers, which is amazing. But it also, I think another benefit is it serves as a bridge for those who are in the business and who maybe have gotten a little distracted or dormant or have a lot of other things going on. And maybe they think, gosh, how do I plug back into this every day? 1, 2, 3. It feels like a lot. Can I be consistent? A promo like this can bring everyone back into the fire and get them back into activity and say, okay, I don't know if I can do this forever, but I can do this for a few days, and then their belief grows as they're taking action and they start winning. And then before you know it, the people that you thought had completely dropped off because they participated in a promo, made some great money, got around the community, started engaging with us again. Now they're like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to go all in again. And so it's almost like a really great way to relaunch the people that have said yes and their heart and their belief was in it at one time, but maybe life has just happened. You know, that's probably happened to every single one of us in this room. We just go through times where it's like we drift a little. So this is a great opportunity for you to re-engage and invite the people who've already said yes to you to come back in the room and join us, join the party. It's going to feel like a party. So it's really fun. It feels like you know, we get to leverage, James, you know, your generosity. We get to offer gifts that we're not paying for, which is an amazing way to actually get back into people's inbox. It's a great way to start follow-up. Every person who's ever said, I'm interested or raised their hand on any single post, we have the greatest posture going back into messages and saying, hey, we have a giveaway. We're doing something that's just completely, you don't have to do anything to win. So
I
it's
love that.
fun. You guys are gonna love it. It's
It's
so
going to be a
fun.
lot of fun. That's the biggest thing I love about when you guys do a promo. It's a lot of fun. Like
Mhm.
it takes the scariness out of the business. And before we get into the promo, so Tiff, I know you mentioned you ran something like this before. What were the results that you saw when you did it before?
Yeah, we've done this multiple times, but the most memorable one was when we had like in less than a day's time, we had over like a $30,000 jump in volume as a team. Now that's as, you know, as a whole. But typically when we're doing these types of promotions and individuals are leveraging this, I'm so sorry. Phone
No
call.
worries.
When we're doing this, we're seeing people that are making greater sales than they've ever seen before. So I'll give you even a previous example. Whenever I was on the field,
They want to know the Black Friday deal. They're ready to sign up.
yeah, for real. It's actually one of my like adopted daughters. She's trying to get her car right now at the title, like at the tag place. So she's like calling me and asking questions. I'll call her right back. So as somebody that was on the field prior to being like, you know, team builder and those sorts of things, I was just getting started. A promotion like this allowed like all the things that I had done previously, the seeds that I had sown into the business, putting people into the groups, getting exposure. When the promotions dropped, I had already sown some seeds and I started getting sales like crazy. So rather than just the average everyday like business building activities that are fruitful and they do pay you well, there was this concentrated explosion that happened in my business because of exposing people into the group. And so as an individual, I think in 1 week, just getting started, I got like 12 sales from one item only and made several hundreds of dollars. And so it works as a collective effort. Whatever your teams are doing individually, that all of that is it's gonna, funnel up. So it's powerful and everybody wins.
Love it. All right. So let's get into this promo. I'd love for you guys to give us a high level what's going to be. And we're starting it out with this start of the campaign. This won't be the end campaign, but it's part of it. So walk us through what we're doing.
Okay, so basically we're going to do this in a couple of rollout tiers. So starting today, you guys, just like our last promotion that we did within the group, today we want to start beginning to prime the group. We want to start inviting people to the group. And the way that we're going to do that is we're going to just give them the invitation by saying, hey, we are doing some incredible Black Friday giveaways. We've got $1,000 giveaway that we're doing. And literally, like, to get an entry for this, all you have to do is come into the room and I can tag you in the post. So by giving somebody an invitation, you're getting your entry by tagging them in the post. And this is what's super powerful about this. We haven't actually said this yet. This promotion is going to be for everybody to participate. Typically, when we do these promotions, like in the Wellness 360, brand partners, they're serving the customer. The customer has the opportunity to win. The prospect has the opportunity to win. This time, all of us, everybody has the opportunity to win. So the more that you leverage this, the higher possibility that this cha-ching is going to be slinging your way. Okay. Just thought that would be fun to say that. That was
I love
crazy.
you.
So yes, so we want to invite people into the group. We want to tag them in this post because they need to know this is happening. And when this is happening, the engagement in the group is rising, which means the algorithm is pushing this out to the people that are in the group and saying, hey, I need to push this information out because people want to know about this giveaway. They want to know the information. So the pre-work before the promotion actually launches is, hey, we don't know the Black Friday deals yet, but we know that they're coming and we've got $1,000 that we're going to be giving away in this room. Start inviting people and I'm inviting you, and that will get your level 1 entries first.
Love that. And a quick clarification as well. So I'm calling it the Champions Network. This is an organization, this is a cross multi-organizational organization. There's 3 major organizations that are represented here. Let's talk about prospect groups. There's a Drop Revolution, there's Experience Wellness, and then there's Wellness 360. They're all the same thing, just different teams drive different things. So every group is going to run their own respective campaign. Every single one of the leaders have already committed to doing a separate $1,000 giveaway. So go to that group that you're driving with, and you'll see the post today, and then just drive into that group specifically. But the way to do it is going to be the same on what Tiff and Liz are talking about. So I want some cha-ching, Tiff, please. Awesome. So to clarify then, to get an entry first, is it that every person that you invite into the group and tag onto the post, that's one entry? Is that how it works?
Yes. If you are inviting and then you're tagging that person that you just invited, if their name is in blue, that is an entry for you.
Awesome.
Okay. And the reason why it's so important that their name is in blue is because that means that they've accepted the invitation to come into the room. So this is not an opportunity to hit the invite button and spam people. We're in the relationship business and we want them to be our guest. And so this is about messaging people and saying, hey, the giveaway is happening. I'm going to send you an invite. Hit that invite button and then click the share button for the link and send them a shortcut link so that they can very easily click the link and find it and invite them into your group. But spamming, it's going to be very obvious, and Facebook doesn't like it, and we'll have to decline the invites. So make sure that we keep it super clean and that we invite people with, intention and purpose.
Makes sense. Perfect. So to give you an example, we have multiple groups, right? But if you're in a group, then to invite someone, what Tiff is saying is you click on share. You'll find this on your phone as well too. And you click on that, you can copy a link. When you copy the link, you'll get the direct link to that group you can send to people. And when you're tagging people in it, they need to make sure that they have a blue on it, for example, right? So if I tag, for example, you'll see it on your phone, it'll be bolded. So let's say I'm tagging Becky like this. If you don't see that they come out with a bold on a desktop or it's blue on a phone, that means they're not in, right? But if they are, then they're in like that. Awesome. Perfect. So that's part number one. The first goal is we want to drive a bunch of people into this group. And what's also going to do is your people in the groups, they're going to want to drive people into this as well too. Who here wants your prospects and your customers inviting people as well too, right? Like that's what this is going to do. So that's number one. So we prime the pump first, and you're going to get one entry per one. Then there's the other part as well too. So Tiff or Liz, how does part two work when the Black Friday deals come, and how do we get entries on that?
Okay. So when we release the Black Friday deals, Black Friday graphics are going to be created. James L is creating these beautiful graphics. As you can see, it was very intentional with the graphic that's already been pre-created. Thank you, Angel. With a couple of things being locked, that visually creates an understanding that something else is coming. So be paying attention. Step 2 is coming, right? So we're going to be adding new graphics. The graphics will be clear about, oh gosh.
If you need to handle it, and we can take over too.
So what we would need to do is create graphics that are going to be specific to what the bundles are. That will be clear as well. And then there's going to be another graphic just like this that's going to unlock step 2. And then we're going to update the post that you've been tagging people in so that they have new updates on how to win and how they can place orders to up their opportunity to win the $1,000 giveaway. And we're also going to do some pop-up surprises. Liz and I have seen this happen so many times, and just talking with James L and Angel, and also with our fearless leader, James here, you get super generous. Like whenever we're doing these things and you see that there's hundreds of people that are participating and people are placing orders and they're posting screenshots in the comments, it creates such life in your belly. You just start to tremble and shake and you get crazy excited and you're like, oh my God, it's a pop-up. We're giving away something right now. It just happens. So you're going to want to encourage your people to stay really close to the fire, keep their notifications on, and constantly be looking for updated posts from your group, from your whatever group you're participating in with your line of leadership. They're going to be making updates very consistently to the post. So just to give you guys like an example of what additional entries can look like. Let's just say, like with the promotion, if somebody is spending $250 and that's the threshold to really motivate them to get that cart value up, instead of receiving one entry, which is like for the one entry for just the invitation, they're going to get 25 entries. So we really level up their opportunity to win because they've got skin in the game. They're getting their products, they're posting their screenshot, they're spending their money with you, and we want to reward those, behaviors. So we're going to do, 250 threshold. And then also anything below that, we want to reward people for spending anything that they do with us. You know what I mean? And so maybe they don't get their cart value there, but we still want them to be able to up their entries. So we're going to do 5 entries for an order of any amount. And then of course people they can still tag and they can still participate, and get 1 entry at a time too.
Love that. Liz, any notes that you want to share on this as well too?
No, thank you for Tiff leading us. I'm still fighting a cold, y'all, so my voice is in and out and I keep coughing. No, I think that she covered everything. What's great is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, every tag is 1 entry, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I did see in the comments someone asked, is it an entry if we're tagging our team members, or is it just new people? New people that maybe are not in the group.
I think that that's a really great question. And
I'd say new people. I'd say new people.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You do want to make sure that your team, when the post is live, what you can do is share that post with everyone on your team. There'll be like a little share feature. You can send that in Messenger if you have a team chat, or even individually. Hey, just making sure this is happening, start inviting to the group, make sure they know how to tag in the comments and all of that. But it's a great way for, even the person who isn't necessarily gonna buy, which I think a lot of people are gonna be buying, obviously, their activity to just tag boost the algorithm in the group, and everyone's gonna benefit from that as well. So it's like we're just kind of creating these it's like we're revving up an engine. And so what this does for the group is it really creates this energy. Like Tiffany was saying, it makes it feel fun. People are going to want to be a part. And like she said, we experienced people coming into a promo just thinking they wanted to, learn about a product. Like I can see people wanting to come in to hear about the drops, and maybe I want to not gain 10 pounds over the holiday season, whatever. And they come into their room and they get to meet all of you guys. They get to meet us, and it starts to feel like family, and they don't want to leave the room. And so what happens is they end up saying, how can I be a part of this? How can I be a part of this family and this movement? And so it's just a great way. I call it like a taste and see. It's like a taste and see to the culture and the family that we've created here within this, conglomeration of teams that we get to collaborate. It really is so unique and special. And sometimes like when it's so close, we forget how special and how valuable it is. But I'll tell you guys, like, you look at the industry as a whole, and there are a lot of people doing amazing things with a lot of companies, but what we have here is so unique and so special, and people are looking for what we have. And this is an amazing opportunity for us to let them in the room and experience family beyond a great promo. So be so generous with your invites. Be so generous with the people that you bring into the room. Don't let yourself hold you back from getting as many people in here as possible, because it's not about us, it's about them. And you never know, like our girl Brittany, you never know what's on the other side of a person coming in because they think they just want to win cash. You never know what God has in store for their future from being in a room like this. So invite like crazy and then see what happens.
Love it. Love it.
That's it.
Tiff, Liz, so appreciate you guys. Thank you for your leadership, your contribution, and everything. Guys, there's tons of love for them. And the best thank you is to leverage this. So I'm so excited for this. Thank you. Oh, man. I want you to imagine what this is going to do. So part number 1 is you're driving the whole community to drive new people into the group, to leverage both our partner base and our customers and our prospects. So the post will say, get entries. And yes, you definitely want your people to invite people as well too. Play that however that you want. So imagine part 1, and there's this buzz it's building because people are like, oh my gosh, What's the Black Friday deal? Like, I don't know what it is. I want to find out. And then imagine as this energy is built up and hundreds and thousands of people get invited to this group and a lot of new people come in, right? And there's a lot of testimonials already. I know already what's going to happen is before the Black Friday deals drop, people will come into the group. They're going to see all the testimonials on the drops that are in the group. And they're going to ask you, hey, what are these drops? Hey, where do I buy them? Like, you're going to see these things start to happen. You will see people upsell themselves to become partners, just like what Liz was talking about. Because like, this is so fun. This is so simple. Let me go do this as well too, right? So if you prime the pump wisely, then you're going to get that action. And then the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals drop, and you're going to see a big boom of business. If you heard what Tiff is saying, our goal is to drive everybody to purchase at least $250. I want you to imagine this. For every customer you get that spends $250, you will make $50 to $100. Can you imagine you had 10 customers buy and you made $50 to $100 each? That's an extra $500. That's an extra $1,000. Who here could use an extra $1,000 during these holidays, right? Like, you could do a lot with that. And then one other aspect, imagine you have 10 teammates all getting 10 customers. That's 10,000. Like, this gets crazy. This gets wild. And people are going to be buying themselves because they see the FOMO going on. They see the group social proof going on and everything. So the dynamics of how this works, you're just going to see the groups take off and the business take off in a way that you can't even imagine. So I'm so excited for how this is going to work. So to help us drive the campaign, I'm going to bring up James and Angel, and they are just so on point. I know this was intentional that they're wearing black and white. I did not catch the memo. I love it. I love it. James, Angel, what are you guys doing with your teams? How can we drive this right now? And what's on your heart? Train our butts off.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, when you guys said you wanted to mastermind on some Black Friday deals, we're like, yes, I didn't know what it was. because the Black Friday, whatever the deals are, whatever, it doesn't really matter what the deals are. It all comes down to one big concept. There's a difference between promoting and announcing. I think a lot of companies in network marketing and just companies in general, they announce Black Friday. They go, hey, here's our sales. Hey, save 70%. Hey, do this. And they expect people just to go buy. In network marketing, the people that make the most are master promoters. And so promoting is something you do previously before the sale. You promote what's coming. You build up that anticipation. And so, on our team, we've been building it up for the last week and making some little posts. We created an opt-in. We created some things that just had, what is it? I don't know. We'll just start promoting it. And because whatever it is, it's going to be great. And it's going to catapult whoever participates in it. Because the only way for Black Friday not to work for you is if you don't promote it. And you expect, the announcing to do the work for you. You're going to be able to 10x your business if you promote through Black Friday. And the point of Black Friday is to catapult you into 2025. It's not just to have great sales this week and next week. It's literally what James said in the beginning. This could be the start of your $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week income starting this week and going through the holidays. And I wanted to just share, 2 stats because I looked it up and I love my little chat GPT man. He tells me all the answers. And so it's pretty crazy when you think about what Black Friday can mean and what it has been in the past. In 2023, 87% of people participated in Black Friday and Cyber Monday. 87% of people in the United States. 64% customers plan to shop online. In 2023, now this is just in the US, okay? $9.8 billion was spent on Black Friday, not before and after, Black Friday. With the average shopper, get this, spend $313. Oh, and we have something coming out around $250. What a coinky dink. I don't know how that happened, right? And so just know that there's just a massive swell going on, that people are already getting ready to take money out of their pocket and give it to you. And you just want to be there to accept it. You don't want to be there to try and take it out of their pocket. So everything you're doing, whether it's on social media, don't go announce the deals. Don't go say, hey, these are on sale. You want to go, hey, who wants to learn about what's going on? That's why this giveaway is amazing, because you don't even have to talk about the Black Friday deals. You can just say, we're giving away $1,000. Who wants in?
Yeah.
And that's really what we get to do. So back to you.
I just wanted to share a little bit, like, all of these organizational leaders have put so much time and effort into all of this that it really is your now responsibility and job to go maximize that, right? Like, you don't have to spend hours on doing this. God, I would have paid somebody to do this for me back in my last company. Like, if I would have had this, I would have been like, oh my God, I could have sold so much more. But all the work's kind of been done for you.
Yeah.
All you have to do is do what we do, go share, right? And invite people to the group and tag them and share that, hey, we have $1,000 giveaway. Got to come in here. You got to see what it's about. And so utilizing yourself to go out and market. And like Tiffany said, like, have those relationships with people, not spamming your list, but having a relationship with someone and inviting them into what we're doing and making it exciting. Be passionate about what you're doing. Don't just be like, oh, we have $1,000 giveaway. Like, like, make it exciting. Even leave voice memos or something like that. But utilize this to your advantage, because I promise you, this team and organization as a whole, like, I've never seen anything like it. And you really have a blessing in your hand, truly.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where we're going to show you too a couple graphics that were created. You saw some things that, what do I post? How do I share this? Get creative with this. You know, we had people taking pictures and putting a black filter over it and all these different things. Just have fun with it, because again, remember, the goal of this is to build your list, which can equal sales. And where is your list? In whatever team's Facebook group you're using, whatever group you're in. And I think it was Tiffany, or maybe it was Liz that said this, in terms of reinvigorating people.
Yes.
Go into whatever Facebook group you have and go, and I'll show you where to do that in a second. Go into the Facebook group and say, what friends are in this group? Who have I added to this group that I haven't touch base with, and go back and touch base with them? Because, you know, James and the team, they're going to do at everyone's, we're going to do at everyone's, we're going to ping everyone as much as we possibly can over the next few weeks or next week. But take the responsibility to own it yourself and go, okay, I got to go message these people. I got to go follow up and make it a fun game. You know, we're doing power hours all week. We're doing a Black Friday theme every day. And so make it so, how are we going to do this and promote Black Friday? You want to almost get to the point that you don't work on Thanksgiving or Black Friday, because you've built up so much stuff that you can say, hey, listen, I can put my phone down.
Yeah.
I don't have to do this around the turkey table. Oh my gosh. You know, whenever all the other network marketers are out there going, oh my gosh, it's Cyber Monday and Black Friday, you'd be like, that's cool. I just did 10,000 in sales and I didn't even get on my phone, because you're building it up. You're not having to be that frantic. That's what I love about this company is we don't have like month end. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm out. I can't talk. It's month end. Like
Yeah.
we don't do that. It's a rhythm that we have here. And so think of what that rhythm is and pre-plan for what you want to happen in your business. Also, before I give it back to you, James, maybe we'll talk about some of the graphics here and show them and everything, is really think of who you want to help and who you want to see succeed here, and set your goals. Help them set their goals and go, okay, what is your goal for Black Friday? I sat down, we did a little mastermind session with somebody on our team. I think Angela, she's on here. And we're like, so what's your goal? Well, I want this. Okay, well, if we use the Black Friday sale and we get this goal, then, you know, 4 weeks later, that's going to be an auto ship that hits. That 4 weeks from then would be a good week to go to the next level. So utilizing this Black Friday sale week as like, how's this going to catapult my entire career, not just make some money, because everyone's going to make some money no matter what. You know, it's going to go out, the company's going to send stuff out, we're going to send stuff out, you're going to make money. But the question is, are you going to turn that into reoccurring income? I'm not allowed to say residual, but I said it anyway. Reoccurring income. Are we going to do that, or is it just going to be a one-stop shop and you're be like, oh, now, you know, I'm not going to do anything after that? So yes, back to you.
Yeah, quick thing. So much nuggets, guys. Put a 10 in the comments if you're still with us. That's like literally, that's $1 million nuggets right there. So important to visualize the end. Couple of clarifications, and we'll go into visuals and like how to do things right now. So there were some questions I was asked on, you know, what happens if prospects are driving prospects into the group and people are asking, hey, I want to buy. How does that work? Just know, in all of our groups, we are super big on a culture of honor and respect and transparency. What I've actually found all the time, and this is what you want to continue to do, if you see those questions in the group, this is what I ask all of us to do. This isn't just moderators, not just admins. Let's have the whole community do this. The simple thing is, let's say someone posts, hey, I want to buy. How do I buy? Ask, who referred you to the group? Right? Like, that's simple. Who referred you to the group? And when we find that out, let's say it's a prospect of a prospect of a prospect, we'll continue to track it back up to the original sponsor itself. All right. So we'll all self-police, but we need everyone's help here with it because it's going to be nuts. But if I have that commitment from everyone, put me in the comments below, and it's going to help everyone tremendously. And it's going to make this just go super, super well. James?
Well, Jane, and just to catty corner for that, that's also why, like what Tiffany said, this is not a go spam your list and add 5,000 people to the group.
Please don't do that.
It's get them into your respective machine, whatever you're using, because that's another checkpoint to go, okay, because that's what we do. If somebody goes, hey, I'm ready to order, we go through the friends as the admins, we find who that is. And if we can't find it there, we go into our machine, into our system and go, okay, who originally invited that person? So it leaves a little breadcrumb trail. And if you skip over that little breadcrumb, they might get lost. And so make sure, that's why if somebody does, and we're going to talk about this right now, if they comment and go, I want to learn more, I want to learn more, it's not just toss them in the group. It's get them onto the system that you're using, whatever team it is, and then go, hey, here's where you can learn more information on what I'm doing. Make sure to join the group, because that's where we're going to be doing all the fun giveaways. So it's creating those breadcrumbs that people can follow back to know that they're attached to you, because that's the beautiful thing about all of our systems. They're generic, right? And because they're generic, everyone can utilize them and not have to understand network marketing and not have to understand funnels and all these different things that, all people I've seen try to teach and gurus and all that kind of stuff. You have all this done for you. You just need to take advantage of it.
That's right.
and then know how to do that. Oh, did I steal your thunder?
No, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like you have so much at your fingertips to utilize.
Yeah, huge.
Awesome. So walk us out. What can we do today to start driving this now?
Well, I think first is your engagement sandwich. So again, this is what we talked about. This is just putting it into your repertoire. This isn't just like blast out Black Friday everywhere. You're going to trickle it in between your 2 posts a day. And so you're still going to do your lifestyle post. Then when you do your business or your product post, do a Black Friday post, do something like that. And so make sure you're doing your engagement sandwich. And this is not about announce there's a Black Friday sale. This is promote that something's coming and they need to get it, because you're going to be giving away $1,000, and own it, because you're putting them in a group where they're going to give away $1,000. Own this as your giveaway and go out there and promote it as such. And so when you do these promotions, you always want to be bringing people through that process. And so, for today, again, do your engagement sandwich. Please don't post this and just like hope and pray that people, will comment on this. And you don't need to use this graphic. You can create your own graphic, but we always like to create a little something that you can utilize. I'm sure this gets into all the groups, and this could be potentially something that you use. Now, you could use whatever you want to use.
I put it in my stories.
Oh, you can put in your stories too. Maybe we'll have to make a stories version as well. And so this is something that, again, you're just commenting group to join the fun. But here's the trick question. Am I just adding them into the group? No, I'm not.
No, and I see a lot of people already tagging a bunch of people in the groups that aren't even in the group. So remember, you have to go actually invite them into the group and let them know you're inviting them into the group, and not just tag random people on Facebook, because they're not going to see it. Okay.
Right. And that's the thing too, because again, it's bringing them through the process, right? This is just something to think of it, pouring gasoline on a fire. If you throw gasoline on wood, guess what it does? It's wet. Like that's it. But if you put gasoline on a fire, it fires up. And so you're doing this during your process, not to just throw gasoline on wood, because it won't burn. You need to get the fire burning first and then throw the gasoline on. And so again, if you haven't posted a lot and maybe you just joined, who's new here, actually put a 1 in the chat. If this is your first time getting on Champions Academy, maybe you joined Partner Code in the last week and this is new. So I want to caution you with this is don't just go post this today. And people are like, what in the world is going on? This is why we are also having a full week to do this. You can warm up your social media, do your launch plan, do your 2 posts, get your pin post up, do this giveaway, take advantage of this. And that you really want to make sure that this doesn't look like spam on your wall.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people that are on here, we've been with Partner Co for a while. So people kind of know what's going on our wall. We've trained our algorithm a little bit. And this is where we can utilize something like this. And again, this can be something that you post. We'll make sure we put this in the chat. And we want people to come in and through that process of learning the system, of going and watching the videos that James has put together on whichever team site you're using. And then this will bring them into the group.
Love it. What would you use as a caption for this if you were to post this?
Yeah, I like short and sweet. You know, I don't really like huge stories. I would say, oh my gosh, I just found out we're doing $1,000 giveaway. If you want info, let me know. And again,
Drop group below.
Drop group below. I mean, you don't know what I'm talking about. You have no idea it's the drops. People could be like, James is giving away $1,000. What is he, nuts? I'd be like, great. That's all I'm trying to get is that engagement to go through that process. So something short, 2 lines, very simple.
I'd like to give Ashley Riddle a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
She just made her. She goes, you know that amazing homeopathic product I am always talking about? Check this out and comment below to be entered. It's insane.
There you go.
Nice, Ashley. Just short and sweet. And then she had the graphic.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. Let's take a look. Here it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Simple. Perfect. Perfect. James Angel, thank you so much, guys. I love all the psychology behind the actual marketing in this. Guys, we want to train you guys not just to be machines and just like, you know, copy paste stuff, but to understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, because that's what's going to build you long-lasting success and everything. So thank you, guys. And thanks for your contribution on graphics and all that as well, too. We'll get all those up everywhere. Awesome. All right. So with that said, take this and just start noodling on it. Have fun with it. That's what we're giving it a full week. You're not behind. Like, you're ahead, guys. Just the fact that you're on here, you're ahead of the game. So huge congratulations on that. What I'd encourage is go back to your groups, go back to your leadership, start playing around. Every group is going to do things slightly differently. The general campaign's the same, but follow your leadership on what they're going to do. In each team's groups, we're going to be doing separate trainings too throughout the week. So just continue to get through. But what would I do today? For me, I'm going to do my 2 posts. I'm going to do my engagement sandwich still. And then I'm going to make this post as well too and start driving people into the group and start playing around with it and learn as I go throughout the process. All right. You know, one thing I'm going to do too, here's the tip. If you want to start selling now, if people are coming into the group, don't just leave them there. Drive them through your scripts. Hey, have you heard about the drops yet? Hey, here's the machine. Hey, start to follow up. That's how you can use this as an opportunity to just have an excuse to have a conversation with prospects you never had before to start driving them into the things that we normally do anyway, so that they'll become a customer or a partner as well too. What if you had someone sign up today as a partner and then they could drive this with you as well, and you got a superstar story and everything. All right. So with that said, Liz, Tiff, James, did I miss anything? Anything else you want to add in there? Okay, perfect. We're going to have the drawings for the $1,000 split throughout the week. You'll see it by the end of Cyber Monday, December 2nd. We'll have everything out there. Each group's going to do it the way that they want to do it. But have fun. Let's change lives. And let's just continue to just serve the many. That's what they need right now more than ever. You carry a special anointing and a special gift with you right now. So do that and just watch how the blessings will come. All right, everyone. Other than that, let's crush it. Tag your teammates onto this replay as well too if they didn't, so they can join the fun as well too. Feel free to mute yourself